What's going on? Fantasy Baseball 10. This is the league manager, co-league manager, Flex, here to bring you guys the weekly edition of your Fantasy Flex. Let's get up into it. You know how we always do it. Get up into the standings. I know I was slacking last week. YouTube was having some issues. I found a way to get around it where I can upload it from my own computer, so shouldn't be no more issues or technical difficulties from here on out. But we move on out into the divisions. Division 1 still being held down by the San Francisco Giants, although he does now have competition in that division. The short bus crew are just one game behind him. San Francisco Giants are holding it down with a 12-5 record, and like I said, the short bus crew are right behind them with an 11-6 record. Then you got the New York Yankees in third place with a 5-12 record, 7 games back. Fourth place is going out to the Frisco Fire with a 4-13 record, 8 games back. Then you got the Cardinals with a 3-14 record, 9 games back in Division 1. Switching on over and switching gears on over to the second division, Division 2, we now have a clear-cut division owner. First place solely right now, big ups to Big Tone, owner of the Cali Flamethrowers with his 15-2 record. He is now the #1 team in the league. The man's streak just keeps going up, and I think it's like 14 games right now. So big up to Tony, and we'll move on down. Second place is going to the Polk County Pistols, just 1 game back with a 14-3 record. Then you got the Aussie Abroad with a 9-8 record, 6 games back in the division. Team Fielder is just opposite with an 8-9 record, 7 games back. Then you got Cruz's Broomsticks holding down the bottom of the division with a 4-13 record, 11 games back in the division. So we'll get up into last week's scoreboard. It went like this. The Giants took on the Polk County Pistols. Score on that one was 533 to 240 or 264. The Pistols take that matchup. Leading scorer for the Pistols, Johan Santana with 44 points. Leading scorer for the Giants, Ted Lilly with 48 points. Moving on up to the next matchup, you had the Aussie Abroad taking on the Cardinals. Aussie Abroad came out on that one on top, 406 to 375. Leading scorer for the Abroad was Tim Hudson. Leading scorer for the Cardinals was Ricky Romero. 30 points for Romero, 52 points for Hudson. Third matchup, you had Team Fielder going up against the Frisco Fire. Team Fielder put it down 489 to 383. The leading scorer for the Princess Fielder was Giovanni Gallardo with 49 points. Trevor Cahill for the Frisco Fire with 70 points. That's just crazy. Cruz's Broomsticks took on the Short Bus crew last week. Like I said, Short Bus has been making moves, climbing up the ladder, and it is now a race in Division 1. He came out on top of last week's matchup, 422 to 296. Leading scorer for Cruz's Broomsticks was Vicente Padilla with 49 points. Brandon Morrow with 57 points and the almost no-hitter, top scorer for the Short Bus crew. Cali Flamethrowers took on the New York Yankees last week. That matchup, like I said, Tony has been winning them, and he's been winning them strong. 242 to 292, or excuse me, 426 to 292. Roy Halladay, leading scorer for the Cali Flamethrowers. Leading scorer for the Yankees, Adrian Beltre. 46 points for Beltre, 51 points for Halladay. And we'll get into a preview of this week's matchups before I get into the league leaders and stuff like that. Previews for this week's matchups. You got the 5-12 New York Yankees taking on the 14-3 Polk County Pistols. Then you got the 12-5 San Francisco Giants taking on the 9-8 Aussie Abroad. The Short Bus crew is taking on Team Fielder. 11-6 for the Short Bus crew, 8-9 for the Fielders. The 3-14 St. Louis Cardinals are taking on the 4-13 Cruz Broomsticks. So somebody won't be at the bottom of the division. Somebody will stay there. And in the final matchup of the week, you got the Frisco Fire with his 4-13 record taking on the Red Hot Cali Flamethrowers with the 15-2 record. So let's see how the matchups go. You can tune in now, go into the scoreboard tabs, get yourself a little piece of the action, see what everybody is doing. Get up into the league leaders now. League leaders go a little something like this. League leader in runs right now, that's going to the Frisco Fire. He's got 681 runs on the year so far. Doubles is going to the Giants. He's got 280. Triples will go to Cruz's Broomsticks with 39 on the year so far. Home runs, that's going to the Giants. He's got 176 home runs throughout the year so far. RBIs is going to go to the short bus crew, pulling up devil numbers with the 666. Walks or base on balls, the good one, I guess, for hitters, with 531. That's going to team fielder, holding on that category, and she's holding it down strong. Strikeouts on the year, that's going out to Aussie Abroad, the only guy that's got over 1,000 strikeouts. Just broke it, I guess, this week. 1,013. Cruz's Broomsticks is right behind him, but he's still in the 900s. Stolen bases, that's going to go out to the St. Louis Cardinals, 179 stolen bases. And he gets the caught stealing category as well, with 60 times being caught stealing bases. I know that ain't even come out right. But let's move on over to the pitching categories. Let's see. I mean, some of them I guess are pretty watered down. But like, I won't do innings pitched and hits against. Let's move on down. This is why I like doing it with a script. Strikeouts on the year so far, that's going out to the Polk County Pistols with 53. Shutouts, you got a two-way tie between the Flamethrowers and Team Fielder. They both have 5 shutouts on the year.
You got somebody that's got 2 no-hitters, so that has a clear-cut king that's going to the Aussie Abroad. Before, I didn't even announce that category because it was tied up always at 1, just like the perfect games is tied up at 1, so I don't even throw that out there. Wins, that's going out to the Polk County Pistols with 172 wins on the year. Losses, it's also going to go to myself with 105 losses. I got like 42 more losses than anybody else, or whoever's behind me. Saves, that's going to the Aussie Abroad. He has broke the century mark. He has officially 100 saves. So big ups to Aussie Abroad on that one. And if you want to go points for on the whole year is going out to the Pistols with 8,296 points on the year. Points against, that's also going against me. So that is 6,847 points going up against me. And like I was saying, the streak is just ridiculous. He's at 13 wins in a row. I'm sorry, I said 14 earlier. Cali streak continues to move on, and the worst streak right now is belonging to the New York Yankees. So let's do something. You can pull your team out. I know you asked that, so you're just looking for a good team to turn it around against. But that is the Fantasy Flex. Another thing I guess I was throwing out there was the football league. I had whatchamacallit, I had a few people from in here that joined up in the football league, and I mean, I should get it filled up. Tony, I'll get you. I do have an open team now, so let me know if anybody wants to join. I mean, I think he's leaving the Ravens, but there's still many teams that are open. Anybody want to get down, just let me know. This is Flex, and this has been the Fantasy Flex for the week. Sorry about the glare, guys. I try to keep that out of the way with my head and shit, but it's a pain in the ass, man. Dude like me likes to move around. That has been the Fantasy Flex. I'm Flex. Flex out. See y'all next week. Have a good week. Keep it active. That's all we ask. And keep it moving. Cushion orange juice. That shit. Hey, I'll throw y'all with a snippet till my 10 minutes on YouTube runs out.
I don't love them, I don't chase them, I duck them. Smoke something, go to a new state soon as I fuck them. Niggas be pressed for pussy, it ain't nothing. Instead of worrying about who that bitch fucking, why don't you get you some money? 9 times out of 10 she see me stunting. Game running, wanna know my hotel and who phone the ring when she coming. I keep it 100. Get love from the hoes, but it's money over bitches, nothing above it. Like the weed, loud like my engine when I speed up. Bitches holding their weed, rolling trees with their pretty feet up. Them suckers often imitate, but they can't beat us. So super high, look in the sky when you won't see me, bruh. Cut my speakers up, drowning out what the critics say. Just continue to smoke and remain G as fuck. Polo socks match my polo hat. She leave once, it's a known fact that she ain't coming back. Now Taylor gang that shit changed, but the amount of horses in my motor when I switch lanes, and I beat them blind up with the diamonds in my big chain. Heavy in the game, lil' homie, I'm doing big things, big things, big things. And the bitches they mesmerize, they recognize I keep it so G, I keep it so G.